$71 million. $71 million per year. What's that break down to? Like $250,000 freaking every day. $71 million a year. Here's what we know. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he did something over the course of this NBA season that I think we've only seen 4 other times in NBA history. He was a scoring champion. He won regular season MVP. He won finals MVP. We've seen Shaquille O'Neal. We've seen Michael Jordan. We've seen Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's one other person, Matt, who's slipping my mind. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, quite literally this year, did what not even the great Kevin Durant could do, not Russell Westbrook could do, what James Harden couldn't do, and that's bring Oklahoma City its very first championship, and now rewarded $71 million. James, one, what's your instant reaction to that? And then, T, I'm going to ask, how much pressure does that now put on SGA to make sure this wasn't just a flash in the pan? But, James, what's your instant reaction?
Money well spent. Money well spent. If you watch Shai all year long, Shai was a bad man all year long. If you watched him in the finals and you needed to close out a game and you needed a bucket, he was the one that delivered. Shai is a bad man. This is money well spent. And you get him locked down, you're going to get some other young players on your team locked down. They are going to be here for a very long time competing for championships now that they got Shai locked down.
It's well-deserved, man. He's earned this. Like, you with the Los Angeles Clippers and you get traded because they don't really believe you can be this type of player. He got in the gym, he put that work in, and now he's reaping the benefits of his hard work. And so Oklahoma City, they smart. Like, $71 million, man, this should motivate every player, every kid. Get in the gym, get better, work on your game.
Here's what I know, though, and this is probably the most important question. You pay somebody in basketball and football not just for what they're going to do and also what they're done, but a combination of both. But what we know about the NBA right now, more fascinating maybe than anything you'll hear today or be reminded of today, is we've seen 7 consecutive different champions. You go back to 2018 when you saw the Warriors win, then 2019, you see the Clippers win, that's when it starts and it resets. And then you see the Lakers win in that bubble year. You see the Raptors win rather in the bubble year. Then you see the Lakers win. And then the Bucks, they sneak one in there. And then the Nuggets, they get one. And then the Celtics get one. And then the Thunder get one. And then the Warriors sneak one in there in 2022. 7 different champions. It's hard to repeat right now. But you pay Shai Gilgeous-Alexander $285 million and $71 million a year to get another championship.
No doubt.
You didn't give him $285 for what he just did. You didn't give him $285 for the 3 All-NBA first teams 3 years in a row in the MVP he just got. You give him $285 because you want him to get another one. James, when you look at the West, again, I showed y'all yesterday, the West, the difference between the 2 seed and the 8 seed was 4 games. It's highly competitive. Kevin Durant has joined the West. Luka Doncic, LeBron James are in the West. Ant-Man Edwards in the West. Ja Morant, for what it's worth, is in the West. Can SGA repeat? Can they win another championship next year and do what no team has done in 7 consecutive years now?
I mean, they have a chance, but it's going to be extremely hard. Number one, it's going to be extremely hard because they are going to get everybody's best shot. They are going to get everybody's best shot. When OKC is on the schedule, like Brown used to get treated, everybody bringing their best game. Right? The rest game is the game before we see SGA, right? Because we want to make sure everybody is ready to go see the OKC Thunder. So I want to see how they're going to respond. They kind of snuck under the radar for the last couple of years. We still didn't believe in them this year until they got to the finals and playing the Indiana Pacers. But I want to see how they're going to react. It is going to be extremely hard. I'm not super confident that they are going to go back knowing what the Rockets are doing, knowing what the Nuggets are doing. I'm not truly confident, and I want to see how they're going to handle it because it is going to be a different year. They are going to play you a whole lot tougher. You are not finna just skate by in some of these games. I want to see how they're going to respond.
T, can they repeat? It's hard to do. Tall task. You got to go through LeBron. You got to go through Luka. Got to go through Ant-Man. Got to go through Steph. Got to go through Jimmy Butler. Got to go through Kevin Durant. Can they repeat? That's what the money's for.
Can they repeat? They're not going to straddle the fence. No, they won't repeat. They're not going to do that. It's the West, like, maybe I'm a prisoner of the moment, but... I'm a Laker fan. Like, when I say Laker, it's we. I'm a part of them. But the Houston Rockets, I can't see nobody. If the Houston Rockets stay healthy, who gonna beat them? Who gonna beat the Houston Rockets in a 7-game series?
But as good as SGA is right now, because you could suggest that SGA is the best player in basketball right now, which is another question of its own. As good as SGA is right now, if Chet can continue to stay healthy, J-Dub can continue to stay healthy, SGA has given y'all 3 consecutive first-team All-NBA seasons, maybe the best player inarguably in basketball. If not, if for sure it's an argument, I think they should at least be on the throne looking down at everyone.
They're for sure going to be right there with the Rockets and everybody else. It's what James said. We seen that finals. They picking up full court. Yeah. When they play Oklahoma City, this is regular season. They picking up full court. They're going to be as aggressive as the referees allow them to be. So they going to get everybody's best shot. When you making $71 million, you just coming off of a championship, everybody's going to give you everything. We picking up full court. We going to be physical. They going to get that 82 games. And that's going to be tough on them. They're going to have to, they're young, so they'll be able to handle it. But they are going to get everybody's best shot. And I don't know if that means a championship.
James, let me ask you this, because this has been the most polarizing conversation around SGA. Again, breaking news, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, $71 million per year, $285 million literally just happened in real time. Face of the NBA. He's now a champion. He's now MVP in a championship. He's now a three-time first-team All-NBA player. He's now the highest-paid player in the history of the game of basketball. He just finished his parade literally a week ago today. Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now officially that he got the money to back it up? Is he the face of the NBA?
No.
No? No. Really?
Let me.
For clarity, T, when I do this, that means it's time to hate.
No, I mean, like I say, man, like, if we got to argue it and we got to plead a case for it, I don't think you're the face of the NBA. We've seen Giannis dominate the NBA and win MVPs and championships and all that, and he's not the face of the NBA. We've seen Joker do the same thing, and he's not the face of the NBA. And now we're seeing Shai do it, and he's not the face of the NBA. I don't think it's a clear-cut face of the NBA right now. I still think all of these guys are out there fighting for that. Yeah. And Shai, even with this money, I think he's still fighting to be the face of the NBA. But right now, as we sit up here today, what's it, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
No.
Face of the NBA.
No, LeBron James is still the face of the NBA. Everybody know that. LeBron is the face of the NBA.
Is Shai first in line? Because after LeBron moves on, after Steph Curry moves on, after Kevin Durant moves on, we're looking for another face. We're looking for Jason Tatum. We're looking for Anthony Edwards. We're looking for Ja Morant. We're looking for Zion Williamson. We're looking for Cooper Flagg. We're looking for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We're looking for Giannis. We're looking for Nikola Jokic. Is Shai the first in line now after the old guard officially moves on to become the face of the NBA, $285 million guaranteed?
His game should put him first in line, but his personality, you got to have the game and the personality. And he just seems like he's a real quiet dude. The NBA, they would want Anthony Edwards to be that guy because of his personality. So I'm going to say he's first in line with his game, but not in who he is as a person and his personality.
But even game-wise, usually when you go and you say, I'm buying a ticket to go see Michael Jordan, or I'm buying a ticket to go see LeBron James, or I'm buying a ticket to go see Steph Curry or Anthony Edwards. Their games are exciting. I'm not sitting up here saying that Shai is not a good player. Shai's a great player, and he's dominating the league, but his game is not super, super exciting. I believe if you are going to be the face of the NBA, number one, your game has to be super exciting. His is not super exciting on top of having the personality. Gotcha. And I think that's why we have not gave it to Joker yet. His game is not super exciting. Now, the one I argue with is Giannis. I know Giannis can't shoot the three, but Giannis's game, you're going to go buy a ticket to see Giannis play basketball. You know what I'm saying? With Shai, I don't necessarily know if you're spending your hard-earned money to take your son to go see Shai play a basketball game because his game is not really that exciting. That's just me.
That's incredibly well said. I'll close it like this, and T said it and James said it, and it's very fascinating as I'm realizing it. Shai should be a testament to hard work paying off, regardless of what you do and regardless of where you do it. Remember, the Clippers, I won't suggest that they gave up on him, but they traded him away after his rookie season, in the midst of the rookie season, and then he worked by his 6th year, 5th in MVP votes, first-team All-NBA. By his next year, 2nd in MVP, first-team All-NBA, and then this year, MVP winner, first-team All-NBA, Finals MVP, highest-paid player in the history of the National Basketball Association. Shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We'll see what the future holds for him.